Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Today's YouTube video is going to be a full lower body stretching routine, so let's get into it. Okay guys, starting off with my classic warm-up, if you've ever done this routine before, or any of my leg routines. I've been using this one for a while, so I like it. Honestly, if it's not broke, don't fix it. So I'm keeping this the same, but I'm switching up my routine today because I've had the same one for a while. So we're gonna hold butterfly for 30 seconds. You can start here. You can have it like this, like this. This is the best you can do. But we're repeating the same warm up twice. So if you're here at the first round, maybe try and aim to go here, second round. Also guys, you may have noticed new set. This is where I live now, very temporarily. I'm gonna leave in like 9 weeks. Okay guys, now like so, we are gonna straighten out our leg and hold this. But this is where I'm living for 9 weeks. I'm actually in Texas right now. Yeah. I don't really like the temperature here or all the cactuses. I saw a snake today. I see too many lizards. I feel like I'm gonna step on one. So we got 7 more seconds left. Okay. Now, pigeon again. With this one, if your leg's like this, it's going to be easier. If your leg's out at a 90, it's going to be harder than if you do it like this. It's going to be the hardest. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, now straight leg, and then like so, we're like this, so then you're gonna go and reach for this leg, okay? Guys, I'm trying to build up a social media presence now, because I think I might even download TikTok and start posting to that. Okay guys, and then like so, we're gonna stretch over this one. Okay, so pretty basic, 30 seconds. Okay, now we're gonna do the same thing on the other leg and then again. Guys, if you're thinking of quitting, just remember you already are 4 minutes into it. Don't give up. Minus the intro. So, wait. Yeah, no, you're more than 4 minutes in. Okay, now, other leg, this way. Pigeon. And guys, the thing about this stretching is it is supposed to be mildly painful. It shouldn't be like excruciating though. If this is your first time stretching though, it might feel more painful, but the thing is, as you get into it more, I think you just mentally get better at the pain. So, yeah, because I remember back in the day when I was trying to do the splits, and originally first holding the splits ever for 30 seconds, it was one of the most painful things. But then after a month, even though I still at a point didn't have the splits, stretching it was still not as difficult. And then other one. So we just switched now to here. Okay. Now, pigeon, butterfly. Again, remember this round now, you're trying to make a mental note, try and go just even a teensy bit further, because now you're more warmed up is the thing. I got up to 10 push-ups this week. I feel like my arms are looking decent. You can see some shoulder and tricep. I got 12 dips. I put my hands here. This is my bed. I put my feet here. This is my roommate's bed. Not gonna say her name just because that's kind of doxing somebody, even though, let's be real, I'm not that famous for it to matter, but I'm still not gonna say anything. Just out of respect. Because not everybody wants to be associated with this YouTube channel. That's also why I'm not gonna say where I work, because my work might not want to be associated with my YouTube channel either. So I don't know, I don't think anyone would really care, but I also don't need everyone in the world knowing where I work. Just in case I said something offensive on the internet and then everyone was like, this is where you work, and then I get fired or something. I've been fired from a job before. It's not fun. Okay. Switch to pigeon. The second half of this warm-up feels like very fast. Okay guys, and then other this way. Flex your foot for a more of a calf stretch. And then other way. Okay, and now here, like this way. And guys, I'm actually going to throw in a stretch that I'm not good at so we can struggle together. Okay, and then pigeon. Okay, here we go, this one. Okay, and then switch to here. Okay, everyone, and now we're done the warm-up session. So we are going to start off with a lunge sequence. We'll start off on our right leg. So you're just going to start off nice and simple like this. You can flex or point your foot. We're going to be flexing, and you're just going to go like this. And we're holding for 30. Then I recommend flexing, because if I don't flex, I really don't feel much of a stretch. If I do feel a stretch. Flex your foot, I mean. Now, the next stretch you're going to do is go into a lunge, like so. And this has gone pretty tight because I've not done this stretch in a while. That being said, my idea of being pretty tight is pretty much all the way down. Lean. And then we're going to switch to a side lunge, like this. And she is very flexible, actually. Okay, hold for 30. This is these ones can be a little bit balancing. Now we can switch to the next leg. Guys, it's just about controlling your body. Now we're gonna go like this. And into a lunge. If you've noticed, I like everything to kind of be in a flow. If you do it like this, you might be able to put your weight into it more, and that can help you go down. If it's too painful, just focus on breathing in and out. Okay, now like this. Ooh, the triceps, you can really see them. Okay, and now we're gonna do a plie squat. And as y'all can notice, I do kind of have a bit of a flow to everything. I like to do it that way. It's a bit of a switch from how I used to do it, but I think it's new and improved. I notice I have lost a little bit of flexibility, so I'm trying to focus on getting it back. Like, that being said, not by any means am I inflexible, but yeah. We can get out of that stretch, and then we're gonna, like we're doing this again, the same sequence, but harder. We're gonna be going under this time and holding for 30 seconds, so let's start. Okay, now we're going to be doing a lunge again, but to get a really gruesome quad stretch, we're going to be going like this. So yeah. Okay, and now we can switch legs and do the ham stretch. Also make sure, guys, that you're kind of with your leg making it 90 degrees so you're not like too close or too far away. Just at a 90. Let's go. Flexing our foot to get calf flexibility. Okay, and then lunge with the bent leg. Okay, and now we're going to be doing a bit of a straddle sequence. So we can get into our straddle and just go forward like so. Also, guys, if at any time you need to pause to like drink some water, go to the bathroom, you can do that. I know I really need to go pee right now. Make sure that both your knees are facing the ceiling, okay? Don't have it out of like line. Okay, now you guys can go to the side, bending and not reaching. So it's just like I'm bending to get to the side. If you guys hate this stretch, I hate it too. So don't worry. Okay, and then we're gonna reach now, so you can just go and like this. And just breathe in and out if it's too painful. Okay, and then same thing on the other side. And then you guys might notice a common theme with me. I like to repeat things, so we're gonna be repeating that straddle sequence again. Okay, and then we can reach now to the side. Okay, and now we're gonna go forward again. In the middle, holding for 30. Okay, now we're gonna reach to the side. Like so. Also, guys, I'm technically cheating by putting my hand like this. Should be like this. Now we can go to the side, reaching. Okay, here we go. Okay, now let's do the reach. Now, cutie booties, we are gonna touch our toes. Let's go, and you guys can see the tricep here. Let's go. Flex your feet. Okay, now we're doing this twice, so 30-second rest. The only rest I have in this video. If you guys made it this far, good job. I probably could have been louder this whole video. Okay, let's go for a second toe touch. This is above average. Okay, now we're just gonna stretch our quads and then do the splitsies and then we'll be good. So just grab a quad, stretch, hold for 30. Okay, other one. Okay, now everyone, splits time. Okay, so let's do it. So, because I'm so flexible, I can basically just open my legs up and then just put my legs in line and then there, I'm in the splits. You guys might need to do the slide down method. been so flexible for a long time, I've not had the need to use that. Okay, let's go this way. So I do the middle splits twice because we're doing it once on our belly and once right up. Okay, let's do our splits, our front splits, which I merely just need to change directions, and I'm in her. I'm getting old, guys. I used to be able to do that no problem, but I've also been working on strength training, which I've kind of been sacrificing a little bit of flexibility just because I feel like it makes my body feel better. So yeah, other leg. That's just me though, guys, because there are like some things associated with being less flexible or more flexible but not strong. So I'm kind of like taking a few steps back with the flexibility and trying to build strength. That being said, not by any means am I inflexible at all. So I don't know why I act like I'm inflexible. Okay. Okay, everyone, so that is it for today's video. Please like and subscribe. Remember, guys, that you can't just do this once and expect to get the splits. You have to be doing this consistently, and then you'll eventually see some results. So just stay consistent. Good luck. You got this if you have discipline. So thank you for watching, and bye! I haven't been very consistent because, like I said, I actually became employed is the thing. So that's kind of why I've been lazy on the posting. So, bye!